straight glory. Put the cloud slide over me. This beat is a chemical. Beat is a chemical. When the leaf don't save my soul, I'll be back when it's all complete. The moment is medical. Moment is medical. Living on straight glory.
Hey guys, Zach Thamor here and welcome back to another command block tutorial. As you can see, I have one of each command block. Now if you don't know how to do that, I'm going to tell you right now. In your chat bar, you're going to want to type this /give@self command underscore block. Bash that enter button and now you got yourself a command block. Now, you can also do the command to give yourself chains and repeating commands. Before we go on, I actually need to tell you what we're building today. So, we are going to be building a fly hack detection and detention. So basically what we're going to be doing is detecting whether someone is using a fly hack client and then imprisoning them for doing such things. So we have picked this space to be putting our command blocks. But before we put any command blocks now, we're going to need to set up a scoreboard dummy. So in your chat bar, you're going to need to type this /scoreboards objectives add hack dummy. Now it's case sensitive, so make sure that you remember if you've put a capital letter. In this particular case, we're not using a capital letter, it is just all lower cases. Now bash that enter button. As you can see in the top left there, it says an objective with the name hack has already been created, already exists. But make sure that yours says has been created or whatever. What we're going to do after that is we're going to place down 5 repeating command blocks, like so. Make sure that they are always active as well. And then finally, we're going to want 2 more repeats with 2 chains in front of them facing in the same direction. So these arrows are pointing into the back of these commands like so. Now, make sure that these are always active as well. And I do believe these ones are already always active. First command over here. Now, you have to be patient guys because this is a long command. If you are on console, be prepared to pause to copy this. If you are on PC, I will be putting the commands in the description for you guys to copy and paste. Unless of course you have a keyboard on your Xbox. Ready? Okay, I'm not going to be reading this out, but I will explain exactly what is going on whilst you guys are paused and copying or whatever else. So let me explain this. We're executing it all to execute at self. And then we're detecting basically here, 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 and here. And instead of explaining what exactly is going on, I'm just going to summarize it all by we're creating a bubble. Each one of these detects is detecting a block above, below, beside, and diagonally to you, to your center. And that's what this is doing. It's detecting all of this. It is creating a bubble around you. And it is detecting for air. And then once it's detected for air in all these places, so once it's done all that, it's adding to us the scoreboard that we just made 1 point to the player. So if you're flying for too long, you will get more and more points. So that's that command. In the second command, we're going to want to type this. Execute at all with the scores that are equal to the hack equaling 99. So when your score is equal to the hack score of 99, then it will set your hack score to 100. In the next command, the third command, we're going to want to type this. It's very similar to the last one. Execute at all when your score is equal to the hack score of 100. We are going to tag that player with the scores that equal 100 in the hack, and then we're going to add hack. So we're tagging the player with hack. So now they're tagged hack. They're basically tagged like yeah. They've been tagged. They're tagged. Taggity tag 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 tag. You're it. In the fourth command, we're going to type this. So once they've been tagged, our next command is going to be this. Execute at tag equals hack. Tilde tilde tilde. Title at self action bar. You are hacking. Big bold letters. You are hacking. Okay, and that will stay with them forever. In the fifth command here, we're going to do the teleport to send them wherever you want. Okay, so in the fifth command, we're typing TP at all tag equals hack to this location. So this is obviously tilde tilde tilde. So this is exactly where that block is. But because it's a repeat always active, it's just going to keep them stuck there forever because they've been tagged a hack. You can change these coordinates to anything you wish. I have a prison, I just don't want to disclose the location, so I've put tilde tilde tilde, which means it will teleport anyone that is hacking right here, and they will not be able to move. They will not be able to do anything because it keeps doing it over and over and over again. And that's basically the detection as it stands. Okay, that's the entire detection. Now what we want to do in these 4 commands that are left, we are going to want to basically protect real survival players and prevent them from being tagged hackers. And we're also going to want to, basically just reset the system once someone has been found to hack. So then they are stuck and it will continue looking for other hackers instead of just going, well, I found someone, that's it, end of. Okay, we're going to protect the survival players in this first one, and then we are going to go and make sure that it will continue detecting once this has done its thing. So in this command over here, we are going to be typing this: scoreboard players test at all hack -1 to 3. Now, for all the tests that I have been conducting in survival mode, the points that you accumulate whilst jumping around and running around and everything else and falling is no greater than 3. Okay, I've never got any more score than 3 from jumping, running and falling. So once you've typed that in, we're going to go and do the chain command, which will be this: execute at all score equals the hack score of 3 on that player. It resets at self the hack, so it basically takes it back to 0. Those that are survival players will not or should not get any more than 3, but there may be some discrepancies with accuracy and everything else. There may be some tick lag that may cause, I don't know for certain, but I have to put this disclaimer in right now, that may cause that some survival players get caught in this little trap. That's unfortunate, but then you've got to make that judgment call whether or not you believe them. And in the final two, we're going to reset the system, so then it will continue to looking for more hackers. So in this command here, we're going to be typing this: scoreboard players test at all hack 101 and 101. So it is testing to see if anyone's got a score over 100. So if you're hacking, your score will go over 100 because it gets, once you get to 99, it sets it to 100. And that's it. Before you'll know it, you've been caught in the trap and you've gone 1 point over because you were still flying, if that makes sense. You were still hacking. So now you are 101, and we've tested for that in the scoreboard. We're going to type in this command: execute at all scores equal to hack equals 101. Scoreboard players reset at self hack. Okay, so basically now that we've reset that, it's going to be checking every other player for their scores as well. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the whole of these commands. Now, it's not too drastic, it's not too complicated, and it all makes sense. Let's quickly show you what it does. As you can see here, I have been caught in the trap. You're getting spammed, you have been teleported. Okay, you can get rid of that by changing some of the command block options in the game rules. And also, as you can see here, I cannot move, but it says you're hacking. I'm not hacking, obviously, I'm in creative, but at the end of the day, the concept is there. So now that you've got them stuck, they cannot move. They can still break stuff if they're in front of them, but obviously you're going to need to put them in a bedrock, so they can't break stuff. All right, you need to make it so that they can't move. You can even have it way in the sky. They will be stuck forever and they won't be able to move. Right? Not a bad idea. If you do get stuck into this by mistake because you went into creative and you forgot, then you can get yourself out like this. In the chat bar, you need to type /scoreboard players reset at hack. Press enter, and then you're going to want to type 2 more commands in your chat. And this one is /tag at all remove hack. Right? So now I should be able to move. I'm free to move, but then you also need to type the exact same command again and add 1 on the end, like so. So there you have it. That has been all done and dusted. As you can see, my score is now back to 14 because I was flying around, whatever else. But if you do want to protect yourselves, any other admins that may have creative, you want to go to where it's the you are hacking command. You want to go to this particular area here and then type a comma, space, exclamation mark, and then the gamer tag, the person. You do not want to be affected by this. So I would do your name, your gamer tag, your in-game name, and any of your admins that have creatives, so they will be flying around and everything else, right? You will have to do another comma, space, and then add their random name, right? So that's how you get around that. And you'll also have to do it in the TP, okay? So, comma, space, Zach Thamel. Now, in theory, I've got a score of 14, and if I fly around now, I should not be affected. My score is now 182, right? So I'm now no longer being affected by this. So there you are, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully this set of command blocks will help you protect your realm even more from hackers. Please do like, comment and subscribe. Ring the little notification bell to get notified every time I upload. Also, get yourself down into the Discord in the description and the Aincrad Builders Realm that is also got a link in the description. And until next time, guys, bye bye.